Hey, how's it going? And today I wanted to show you how to create an array of tagged objects using the new Find Creative Objects with Tag. This just takes a minute to show you. What I have in the scene here is I've just got 5 item spawners and they're all tagged. So I was thinking that these item spawners might not work with the Find Creative Objects with Tag, but they work just fine. There's no issues with them. And here if you look here, we have each one tagged. Here it is right here. So each one of them is tagged with the tag called spawners. So I've got 5 item spawners. They're all tagged with the tag spawners. And then I have a verse device. And the rest of this is simply in the code. Here we create our tags right here. And then this is the name of our project. I create an array called its variable mySpawners called mySpawners of item spawner type or class, and then it's a blank array. So it's very important that you have this spelled out up here at this level, at this scope. And then what we do is we use the Find Creative Objects with Tag, and I tell it the name of the tag, which is spawners. Here, sometimes you might get an error. It says it doesn't recognize if there's a generator in here. And if you get that error, just go ahead and type it in right here. Sometimes that'll clear the error. So just type in generator, parentheses, creative object interface, like that. And sometimes that'll clear that error if you're getting that. And so anyway, this goes and gets all the creative objects with the tag spawners and puts them in a generator. And all the generator does, it's not an array, there's no length to it, you can't iterate over it. It just kicks out values one at a time. So you get that tag generator and you put it in a for expression here. You come up with a name like element or tag or whatever you want. It's just a placeholder generic name. And then what we do over here, you put a comma and then we do a dynamic cast. So we reference each item as it comes out of the generator, and then we put these brackets here, and then we put the item that we're trying to cast to. So it goes through every item that it's found with that tag and sees if it can fit it into an item spawner device, if it can cast it to an item spawner device. And if it can, then it's assigned to this constant called tag device. And then once we have that tag device, we can simply go set our array equals our array plus array and this tag device. And then it just keeps going through and gradually building up our array. And because we've identified the array up here, we can access it from anywhere in our code once it's updated. And that's all you have to do. Now there's a shortcut way of doing it where you just go set mySpawners plus equals array. I think when you're beginning, it's better to spell it out longhand just so that you can see what's going on. And then once you're really super comfortable, then I think you could start doing more shortcuts. But in the beginning, I think it's better. It can help you debug things too, because like I was showing you up here, like if you were a beginner or just new, would you know if it just says colon equals, would you really know what's going on under the hood there? Would you know that's a generator, and would you know that it's returning a creative object interface? You can miss a lot of things with these shortcuts. So that's why in the beginning I think it's important just to spell things out longhand. You're not saving that much time using these shortcuts, but eventually they will save you time. But in the beginning, just for learning, I would stay away from shortcuts just because I think it's easier to comprehend what's going on. But anyway, if this is working, it should say that there are 5 tag devices in the scene. That's what it should say. So let's see if this works. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is kind of strange is that, so this just came out, right? They just deprecated the get creative objects with tag, right? The old way used to return an array, but the new way returns a generator, but then we just have to turn around and put it in an array because there's not really anything we can do with a generator. So it's just kind of interesting that it's set up this way, but I understand, I guess, that it's more performant if they use a generator to go get everything in the scene versus putting it in an array somehow. So let's go ahead and build the verse code and push those changes real fast. And like I said, if it's working, it should say there are 5 tagged devices in the scene. Looks like it went through or is going through. It's through. Oops. Here we go. So let's hit start and see what it says. It'll just be on there for a second. there are 5 tag devices in the scene. Yep, so it's working. So anyway, that's all I had for today. I hope you found it helpful. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.